EDP is a big crybaby. So after I made my video yesterday, I decided to give it a little time, see if he got back to me on Instagram. And I wake up the next morning, turns out he saw my tweet, but he didn't respond. He never got back to me. But it turns out he already chose his next target after me, after what I said about him in Desert Eagle 90s chat. This guy on Twitter named 𝔡'𝔞𝔯𝔯𝔦. So as we all know, as most of us know, EDP has out a GoFundMe account because, YouTube fuck me. Yeah, fucking cry me a river, buddy. So yeah, so 𝔡'𝔞𝔯𝔯𝔦 put out a tweet that had a picture of him and his GoFundMe account and how many people already donated to the cause, which, if people want to donate to the cause, that's up to them. More power to them. Of course, they could use their money a lot more responsibly than that. But 𝔡'𝔞𝔯𝔯𝔦 put that out, those two pictures, and said, these people are fucking dumb. And EDP saw that, and just like how he got up in his feelings about what I said about him in Desert Eagle 90s chat, about how his takes are dog shit, he made an entire video dedicated to 𝔡'𝔞𝔯𝔯𝔦 over what he said. You gotta be kidding me, dude. And let me tell you why I said that your takes are dog shit. After months prior, I've asked you what your takes on everything were, because I used to look up to you. Because I don't look up to you anymore. Maybe if you got off your fucking high horse and looked in the fucking mirror, maybe you would realize that I now see you for the piece of shit that you are. You used to be good. I agreed with a lot of your takes back then. Your takes, let me tell you why. You want to know why I think your takes are dog shit. You tried to say, if my takes are such dog shit, why did you ask me about a month ago? Well, I'll tell you. They used to be good then, they suck now. There you go. And you are right about one thing. And you said on there that it's been a month since we last chatted, like around February of earlier this year, or something like that. You just answered your question right there. And you are right, in the sense that I should have just fucking buried your ass right then and there. I should have buried you right then and there. Because now, yeah, I used to look up to you then. Not anymore. I used to. But when I started doing this YouTube thing, when I really started taking it to the next level, when around before the time the Eagle season, this past Eagle season first came on, I eventually met better YouTubers, more respectable ones, like Philly500, who actually gives a fuck about his fans, who replies to all their comments, unlike you. Huge shout out to him. Philly500 is really cool. Joey Shakes. And Desert, even though you and him are cool, which is good, which is cool. And Spunky. And a few others. And eventually, over time, I still supported you for the 2017 season. You did kind of lose me when you said a win isn't always a win when we beat Washington. But the part that really, I'm going to reveal this right now, what made me really disconnect from you, was when, you know, the whole excuse that the Eagles haven't beat real teams when we were on that impressive 9-win streak. And then we lost to Seattle, which I was pissed off at. I threw my hat at the blinds just like you did. Just like you did in the past. Many times. You actually bought in to what the national media said. And right then and there, that's when I officially turned against you. And right then and there, I should have fucking said something, but I didn't. And I regret that. I did on Twitter, but not on Instagram. I unsubbed from YouTube at that time, and I should have just unfollowed you on Instagram and just been done with you then. But I let it go on. I tried to hold on a little bit. I developed more of a love-hate relationship. And I did agree with some of the videos that you've made recently. I'll admit. And by the way, the video that you made about me, it looks structured almost the exact same way as the video where you dissed 𝔡'𝔞𝔯𝔯𝔦. And I don't really know 𝔡'𝔞𝔯𝔯𝔦 that well. The only thing I know about 𝔡'𝔞𝔯𝔯𝔦 for sure is that 𝔡'𝔞𝔯𝔯𝔦 is, I believe, a Saints fan and a TTC member. But I don't know him that well. And you basically said almost the exact same things at me that you did at him. And by the way, depressed Zodiac Killer, big bitch. You know, I've been insulted many times on YouTube and in real life for almost my entire life. I've been insulted many times since I got on here. But out of all the people who have shat on me, your insult was by far the weakest. As a matter of fact, I got one for you. I see you didn't like my Bakersfield fan who shall not be named nickname, so I'll give you another one. EDP stands for Entitled Douchebag Prick, because that's what you are. Because you're always bitching about a job that a lot of people out there wish they had. You start up GoFundMe accounts when you can't afford shit. And I know you're gonna try to spin this around any way you want. I know you are. Because you have no sense of accountability. I'm able to admit where I fucked up. I'm man enough to admit it. You, on the other hand, blame everyone else and everything else. And on top of that, as far as working things out with you, fuck that. You know what? Fuck working things out with you. Fuck resolving shit. Because you know what? Fuck you. You're dead to me, motherfucker. You arrogant cocksucker. Why should I continue to be associated with a guy who doesn't give a fuck about his own fans? I give a fuck about my fans. I always respond to my fans every single day. When they talk to me, I reply to all the comments. And because I care about my fans. Without my fans, I wouldn't have gotten as far as I did. And the same could be said for you, pal. And you should be grateful for a lot of the friends that you've gained. And maybe you are, but not for all of them. And the thing is, if you got so in your feelings about what I said and what Judd said, I don't even want to know how you would react to what Ranting Philly fan would say to you. Oh, Ranting Philly fan's been shitting on you too. I dare you to respond to him. I dare you to make a video about him. I fucking dare you. I double dog dare you. No. I triple dog dare you. The fact is, I used to look up to you. I was naive back then because I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know how it all worked and what I was supposed to do and what I should do and how other guys were until I met guys like Joey Shakes, Philly 500, Spunky, and many others. And I don't care how many of your butthurt fanboys want to rage at me this time. I don't fucking care. You know what? Eat my shit? Lick my ass? You can lick your own ass, buddy. Take your own advice. How about you fuck off, man? Oh, well, I have over 300,000 subscribers, you feel me? My N-word. I don't gotta change up my attitude, you feel me? That's you in a fucking nutshell, buddy. That's you in a nutshell right there. And you know what? Why should I continue to be associated with it? And no, this is not because of anything anyone said. Fuck yesterday. I should have said this a long time ago. I should have told you on Instagram, fuck you, you're a disgrace to this fan base, even though I don't really need to tell you that because enough people have told you that a number of times, and it's the fucking truth. It is the truth. That's why it's said to you a lot of times. And guess what? If you carry yourself like an absolute jamoke and say some of the dumbest shit possible, like we're gonna start the season 0-4, or we're gonna go 3-13 after we won the Super Bowl, people are going to shit on you, whether it's directly or indirectly. Get over it, dickbag. And you claim that you love it when people shit on you. Well, based on your actions the last couple days, I'm not so sure about that. The thing is, we also have to take into account that years ago, you actually thanked the fucking Redskins for beating us. And you actually begged the Redskins to beat us the following year, 2014 and 2015 respectively. And on top of that, you got the national media playing videos of you so they can make fun of us. Because that's how the national media views us. So, I'm not trying to tell people what to do or anything like that, but if you want the Eagles' it's funny as hell. I'll tell you what's really funny. It's funny that people want to complain about the national talking heads and how they view our fan base, but yet they give this fucker a pass? If you want the Eagles fan base to be taken a little more seriously, how about holding someone like EDP to a higher standard? Okay? He is the personification of lowered standards. And to tell you the truth, nothing's gonna change. I know he's not really gonna make anything of what any of us say. Or at least I believe so. Because like I said before, he already has like 300,000. I don't give a fuck how many more subscribers he has than me. I don't give a fuck. I want fame. I want attention. Who you trying to kid, dude? Your whole career, your whole YouTube career has been nothing but attention grabbing. That's all it's ever been with you. It's been nothing but attention grabbing. And the thing is, nothing's gonna change with you, no matter what. Because as long as your subscribers keep going up, you have no incentive. He's got no incentive to get better. And speaking of Instagram, what about the friends of mine that you've blocked for no reason at all? Guys like Easy Does It 58, aka Ruthless Bronco 7, who did nothing to you. What about my other friend, Alex, aka his Instagram name is ABM_609. What about that guy? Because he made a joke about you staying hydrated and saying something about Vaseline. You gotta be fucking kidding me, pal. Like I said before, if you get triggered by things like that, I don't even want to know. I can't even imagine how you would feel about what reigning Philly fan would say about you. You know what? Fuck trying to be nice to you, pal. Fuck trying to be nice to you. Fuck you, dude. You embarrass this fan base every day of your existence. And I don't want to be a part of it anymore. And you think I'm the only one who used to be a fan of you, and now, after a couple years, now see you for what you really are and decide, nah, not fucking with him anymore. I know it's not gonna really make a difference in your life. I know that. But I'm just telling the truth. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna take the shit from you. I don't give a fuck who you are. Anyway, that's all I needed to say. Anyway, just got home from kicking ass at work. And EDP, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you in the ass. You embarrassment. You disgrace.